Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hold on, let
Hold
me
on.
see. There I am.
Hi there.
Now I can't see you.
Uh-oh. Did I do something? No.
No, let's see. Who else? Is there somebody? Now I see you. Oh, and it's somebody else here that I can't see.
Oh, I can't see them either.
Unless
Whoever.
that's no, it says 3 participants. Me, you, and a phone.
And a
Hi,
phone.
Marsha. It's Jamie.
Hi,
There we
Chief.
go.
How are you?
Are you just on a phone?
I dialed in. I thought,
Oh, it just shows that your camera's not on.
okay, let me see if I can. Oh, here. Let me see. Oh, can you see me?
Not yet.
Oh,
Wait,
I wonder.
Lucy. Yeah, I can see you.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I thought you were Jamie. Jamie's trying to connect. It says there might I'm learning to get better at technology. I sure am. All right. Working?
Work.
I think it's going through I have my AirPods in, right? And it's not, oh my gosh. Headphones. Okay. Now someone try to talk.
Can you hear
Lucy.
me?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Clear as day.
Okay.
Oh, you guys won't believe what I just did before I got here. Um, my family wanted ice cream, and we have an ice cream shop that's like a block away. So I'm like, okay, I'll go get it. And I got here right at 7 o'clock.
Oh.
But I didn't get any ice cream for myself. So I didn't feel like I didn't want it to melt. I thought maybe I might go afterwards. We'll see. We'll see. Trying to eat. Thank you. My daughter just said you should have. Okay. Hi, Kara.
Hello.
Jamie, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Well, okay, that works. I'll just know it's you. Let's see if can I rename you? Let's see. I can. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yay, 5 people. I feel successful. So you know. Um, I'm gonna just start by saying thank you for being here. Welcome. Welcome to week 2, right? Oh, hello, hello. Oh, look at this. Okay. Welcome to week 2 as we embark on this further challenge of this journey, I should say, and challenge. I just, for those who are new here, I would love for us to be able to go around, just introduce ourselves, and obviously feel comfortable to share whatever it is that you want to share. Obviously, you all know me. Hi, I'm Marcia. I'm here because I hope that helping you feel more empowered with your thoughts and with your everyday interactions with your own mindset, and like even how you may um, perceive the world will help you to be able to live your best life. And so that's why I created this. So whoever would like to go first, the floor is open.
I can go first. I'm Tara. I'm from Northern Iowa, Forest City area. And you said a little bit about us. Is that what you want me to say?
Yeah, or whatever you want to say, or like, yeah, that's fine.
I'm trying to think what to say.
Or you can say why you want to do this. Like,
Oh, sure. Okay.
I just knocked over something. Sorry.
Basically, I wanted to do this so I could do something for me because I don't get to do much for me like I used to. So I just like to get to know other people and to work on things like energy healing or just talk about things that can help us improve ourselves.
Thank you, Karen.
Yes.
Jamie?
Yeah, I'm Jamie. I'm in Waukee, and I saw your post on Facebook, and I thought that sounds like something that resonates with me. So I'm like, I'm going to dial in and see what the calls are all about. I love your energy. I've gone to one of your Sunday classes at Serendipity, and so that was magical. And I thought, oh, I bet you this is going to be amazing. So wanted to join in and see what it was all about. And yeah,
Thank you, Jamie.
yeah.
And Tammy and Lucy, your microphones are muted. Maybe you already know that, but I would just thought I would tell you. Just okay. Oh, Lucy.
I just unmuted myself. Hi, I'm Lucy, and I am here intrigued and starting to work on empowering more positive thoughts and working on replacing some of my negative and judgmental thoughts of myself. And I'm in Urbandale.
Hi, I'm Tammy. I'm in Albert Lea, Minnesota. I've known Marcia for, I don't know, a couple of, probably 2 or 3 years, probably
At
now.
least three. Yeah.
Yeah, we work together quite often. I just love her, love her, love her. And I'm excited for this just because 2024 has just been really a tough season for me. And I've been listening to too many messages from other people. And so I need to really work on changing my own thought process and get back to being empowered. So I'm glad to be here.
Oh, perfect. Well, it sounds like we're all on the same page. We're ready to roll, ready to just move into this energy that is here and that is coming and just be like, you know what? We know what to do. We're going to start empowering ourselves, know that we're powerful enough to create our own realities through our thought process and through our perspective. And so, with that being said, oh my goodness, I forgot to push the record button, didn't I? Well, that's all right. Let me just see here. Nope, it's going. We're good. No. Anyway, nope, not. I'm doing good, guys. I love technology and technology loves me. All right. The second part, what I'd like to do is set the intention and just kind of do a little bit of a mindfulness to bring us all into that grounded energy. So if it's okay with you, I'll just have you kind of close your eyes if you want, or just get into really relaxed space as I just kind of lead us through a simple little visualization. So I just want you to close your eyes and just take a deep breath in and then slowly exhale when you're ready. And as you breathe, I want you to feel your air, feel the air just filling your lungs. Just imagine that air as a warm, gentle light that's surrounding you. Now I want you to visualize there are roots that are growing from the soles of your feet, reaching deep into the earth, connecting you to its grounding energy. And if you can, just picture a soft, radiant light above you. Imagine this light is your guides. They're your guides. Take a moment to silently invite them in. You may say something like, I invite my guides in, my highest self to be with me, to help me feel grounded, to help me feel supported, to help clear my mind. And as you imagine this light filling you, see if you can feel their loving energy just surrounding you, telling you that you are safe, you are protected. This is a safe space for you to be held and just to be. Help them to ask them to help you notice all of your thoughts, bringing compassion to your thoughts, speaking kindly to yourself and to others, and to also see yourself through their loving eyes. Just feel their presence strengthening the roots beneath your feet and the light within your heart, helping you to stay centered and helping you to stay connected. Your loved ones that are here with you tonight are telling me to tell you that you were chosen to come into this world to make a difference, and that their energy wants to support you as they are so proud of who you've become, and that you are here to change the frequency and the vibration of this earth and all of the people on it through your goodness and through your energy. You shall surpass any of the ideas of what you thought you were here for, because Spirit has a bigger plan in which you will embark upon and be able to do for others. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes, just bringing this energy of clarity and groundedness with you today and tonight. Perfect. So tonight, I felt like we should focus on shifting our self-talk into a more compassionate and supportive inner dialogue. Because we know that our inner voice is super powerful. Literally, the way we speak can shape not only ourselves, but the world, the outer world, like how everything comes back to us as well. And so I thought perhaps with that being said, that I would ask you a question just to kind of get your mind thinking, okay? Have you ever noticed how your inner voice speaks to you when you're having a rough day? Not very kindly sometimes. And essentially, if your rough day continues, that is an indication that you haven't shifted your thoughts. Now, listen, there are some circumstances where you're like, well, I was in a really good mood. I don't know where this came from. And I think that's way of Spirit's way of just saying, hey, let's just check if she's well equipped to get through this one and look at it from the right perspective. Either way, I feel like if you have one of those rough days, what is it that you tell yourself? What is it that you speak to yourself? Sometimes we can be so critical. I just pulled a card today. I don't know where it went. Man, I should have kept it out. It said quiet your inner critic. But tonight we're going to explore how to become aware of it and to create small shifts to really be more empowered. I guess some of the different, I'm going to see if I can find, because I have made a little bit, thank you, Mina. Mina likes to pick cards for me, when I'm doing readings. So she doesn't really see this as being anything different. So I guess maybe I should read this card too before we get started. Oh, it says Star Family. And it says, you're a part of a team of souls. Call in support. How appropriate is that? That's amazing. Thank you, Mina. I think this team of souls, and as we start to brighten our light, you're going to see that, get bigger and bigger. Like we are all, it's interesting because it was kind of like what I was channeling, like we're all here for a purpose, right? But also know that we have spirit to call in for support. When you're having a rough day, call in spirit, call in your spiritual team to help you. Now, I don't know why, but I was called to when I wrote this little grounding thing this morning, the meditation, to say I want us to be able to call in our spirit teams when we're looking for that guidance. Because sometimes I think it takes more than our own strength to be able to really embark on the journey of mindset, transformation, empowerment doesn't only just come from us, but it comes from the divine, really, doesn't it? So, anyway, let me see if I can find my slides that I made. Maybe, maybe not, but we'll give it a shot. One moment. Let me just take a gander. If you guys have anything to say while I'm doing this, feel free. Is this one that? Oh, that's last week. Well, don't worry. Don't fret. I thought I had it on my desktop. However, I don't. Hold on a second. I'll tell you the other channel messages that I received today. Or I'll tell you the other, I usually have themes throughout the day when I do readings. And the theme today was you already know what you need to do. You just have to follow your intuition. You're on the right track, and the fear is unnecessary because you're a lot further along than you really think you are. I had a lot of father figures coming through today, so that's supposed to be telling you that your father figure is here, and it was really more of the father figure saying, "I am here to support and guide you. I am here to lead you into a place where you feel powerful," because that's how our family is that we are powerful. And so if that resonates with you, maybe that message is for you as well. It's just this overall overwhelming feeling of like you are enough just as you are. So um let's see. And how do we open it? How do we open it, huh? Oh, maybe right here. I'm trying to just yes. Right, that's great, but I also need to like not be doing this because I have to get back into where you guys are 'cause I can't see you right now. I talk to myself a lot anyway, so it's not like really anything new. Um, sharing screen. And this on. All right. And da-da. All right, we kind of already went through some of these things. I think we have a new participant, I believe. I thought I saw someone else joining. We'll see how that works. So our inner dialogue shapes how we see ourselves and how we interact with the world. When our self-talk is harsh or critical, it drains our energy. Shifting it to something supportive creates a loving, empowered environment. And I asked, have you noticed how your inner voice speaks to you on a tough day? Hold on. Is this bar in the way for you guys too? Hold on. Okay. One of the ways I have been able to ask myself when my inner critic likes to speak up is this true? Or in some senses, or is this the way I've been programmed? Is this something my mom told me that I couldn't do when I was 5 years old and I'm still holding on to that? Like, is it actually true? Or is it something that either society, my family, or that I really gathered from somewhere else? Is it, and your gut, your heart is gonna know if it's actually true or if it is actually your inner critic. So after that, obviously reframing with compassion is the ideal way to do it, using a gentler language. So one of the best things I always say to people is, would you say that to your best friend or would you say that to your child? And then usually you'll know, they'll navigate you towards like, should you be saying that to yourself? And I just did that just a little bit ago. And I was gonna say I really suck at technology, but I was like, ooh, no, I'm learning. I'm learning about technology. I'm gonna say that every time. I mean, just kidding. I'm rewinding that statement. What I'm gonna say is I'm gonna say it less and less as we go along. See? See, it's one of those things, isn't it? There's that little self-critic right there. Um, So, I mean, you guys are pretty smart. You understand the whole one word shift. Okay, so examples. I'm not good at this. I always mess things up. I'm too overwhelmed. And I think that you said that last week, Lucy, it was like that you were too overwhelmed. And then you said, no, I can't remember, but it was something in that regards, like, but you were going to, try I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong, but do you want to tell
No,
me what it was?
that's on target. Oh my gosh, I'm too overwhelmed. It's too much. And I'm working on saying it's doable. And your words were, I'll get it done in due time.
Perfect. Yes, exactly. So you just shifted that one little section and then it gives it a whole different energy. So can you guys reflect on your last week to tell me like one little shift that you made? Now realize that no matter what, whether you recognize that you said something that you shouldn't have said or like that you should have reframed it but you didn't know how, they're all wins, okay? But I feel like when we share our stories about this, it actually can help other people to be able to reframe things sometimes too, because they would have never looked at it from that perspective. So the more you share, the better. If you don't want to share, that's not a problem either. But please, the floor is open.
I feel like I had a win in that I had kind of set for myself that I wanted to learn more about Louise Hay and Dyer. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I did listen to her, and I'm in the process of listening to one of his books. It seems like I related more to Louise, but yet I agree with Meyer about that our thoughts and our words and our beliefs to ourselves uh, are so powerful, and that we can choose to change them. And
Wow,
that
thank
was
you for sharing. That's amazing. Well, good job on that. I know that that was one of your goals for this week. So you did good. Nice win.
exciting. Yeah.
Well, over the weekend, I was practicing a lot 'cause we were talking about it last week. So I did pretty good most of the weekend when something negative, like someone maybe was too close to us as we were doing our road trip. And I'm like, you could, get off our butts. But I said, well, they just really want to see me today, I guess. So anyways, just trying to be more definitely positive and watch your words. We were talking about it in the car ride too. Mom was with, and so we were like, "Oh, that's a good idea. We should all work on that." So it was a good discussion about it. But then yesterday was a very trying day for me. For some reason, it just something came in not good, and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna overcome this," and I did. But then toward the end of the day, it just all went really bad, and I just basically said, forget it. I'm just done for the evening. I was going to go do more work, but I'm just going to take time for myself and take a break. And I do kind of realize that I don't know if anybody else goes through this. Like, I've noticed that if I have a really, really bad day, like, or I'm just really, I was like more like on the edge all day and just anxious all day. And I was very irritable. That was the word. And I'm just like, and I kind of realized when I went to bed last night, I'm like, this is not good. I was like, when I get this bad, that means something bad's going to happen the next day from a family member. And something did happen today. So it's weird how that happens, that it kind of like makes me like that. But then I don't know. Then it just prepares me that something's going to happen the next day and maybe just to tell myself to be ready for it. So that's my experience.
Well, Kara, thanks for sharing that, man. That's I hope you're starting to feel a little bit better, and if there's anything I can do to support you, feel free to reach out too.
We'll
Um,
be fine. Yeah.
um, but yeah, that's a big thing, isn't it? Like when you see yourself kind of spiraling, but I mean, as a win, you noticed, right? That's a win all
Hmm.
on its own, but you did your very best, and that's literally all you can do. And nobody's
Yeah,
going to be.
it's kind of weird how I've been picking it up, like how I feel, and then it's like preparing me like something's gonna happen, and it's weird. So
So your intuition probably just
right.
sparks is through almost feeling the energy of the situation before the situation. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was just kind of funny that it was about a family member, and literally it was just asking somebody about this family member this morning. So I, I'm actually getting obviously better at figuring out who it is now.
Yeah.
So
Wow. Well, we're gonna have to tap into that more when we talk about honing in on your intuition,
yeah.
right? I love it.
Yes.
Um,
Oh, Tammy.
yeah. Who wanted to go next? Sorry.
I thought Tammy did, but she's muted. I'm not sure. I think she's trying to figure it out.
Oh,
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 oh
oh.
no.
Oh, she just closed herself out. Oops.
Oh, oh yeah, you're still on mute.
There she is.
Well,
I feel like this is me last week. Oh,
There.
there.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
yeah, I
Okay.
can't.
I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. I'm learning too. Okay. You can still hear me though.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, I think I'm just trying to get on track because I wasn't here last week. So, Kira, you helped me kind of figure out what I was going to say. So I had kind of a weird day yesterday. I was feeling pretty good, and I reached out to a family member, and I really got the answer I thought I was going to get for the question I asked.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so in a way, I felt like I kind of sabotaged myself. So then I was feeling kind of blue and upset, and I had a class to go to last night, and I'm like, nope, I am not going to take this on. This is her stuff. It is not mine. I deserve better. I'm a good person. And I just started saying positive affirmations to myself. And it was crazy how quickly that mood shifted. Like it was literally like shifting gears in a car.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had a really great day today. I've gotten all kinds of stuff done that I've been meaning to do, like around my house that I really haven't really felt like doing. And I'm just like, oh well, whatever. And it felt really good. So it's amazing. And I know that, but we get in these funks and get stuck in our own stuff. And so that was really great yesterday just to see how quickly it changed just because I changed my thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Wow. No, that is amazing. What did you notice anything that you shifted, like any kind of like, does anyone have like a specific like they shifted gear? Like how did you shift gears or like what did you reframe? Kind of like Kara, like you said in the car when someone was riding your butt. They really wanted to see you today. I love that. I'm gonna use that one.
There's a lot of that right now with all the farming
Uh-huh.
going on. Hmm.
Oh, and Tammy, I just want to tell you, like, I have seen such a growth for you in regards to your just because we all go through these ebbs and flows, but like I don't know if I mean I can say this or yeah, I think I'm asking Spirit, is it okay? Yeah. But you're able to get out of what I've noticed, anyways, a pattern is like because your thoughts tend to you're tending to start to think more positively more often, like you'll stay in your funk for a less amount of time, if that makes sense. I think it's like that for everybody, but I just wanted you to know that I really wanted to congratulate you for acknowledging and being able to like roll out of that, maybe quicker than maybe you were before.
Thank you. Yeah, I've noticed it too. And I think it's just like more awareness, like I'm catching
Yeah.
what I'm doing, like what the thought is behind it, and
Hmm.
just seeing it differently.
Yep,
So yeah.
exactly. So no, that's really good.
And I like to go
Uh,
do something like fun if I'm really stressed out, like go change it, like maybe go bake because I love to bake, and then I play music when I do that, or I'll go to the lake and at Clear Lake and just go chill out there, and because it's my favorite place to go. Just doing stuff that makes me happy, just to kind of change the mood up.
yes, yes. I think I don't know if I put it in my notes or not, but that's exactly the next part I was going to talk about is like gratitude can be like the biggest game changer and shifter that there is, being able to see that perspective differently and then being grateful. It has um it has really shifted things for me. If I could share like a little example with you, I have this one person that I don't know if they blocked me or they're not talking to me, but this really put me in a funk because I don't like it when people are mad and then I don't know why. It's just, it's that weird vibe that you're like, what did I do? What did I say? Then I was realized it's not really well, it's like Dr. Wayne Dyer says, what you think of me is not my problem. But it is easier said than done, right? So, but then I started thinking about all of the people that I do appreciate so much and that I do know appreciate me too. And like just started like enveloping myself in like all of that love that I feel from so many people. And so I'm like, no, but I know this isn't a question of my worth, but I want what was to me is my integrity. For me, I wanted to make sure that I was doing things right, that I was doing the right thing for everybody. Like, anyway, but you wouldn't believe it within the last week or so, I have gotten so many emails, so many messages, so many like people saying, I appreciate you so much. And I don't need that. Like I don't need people to validate that, but it was just saying like I do have support and there are people that care. And so that was I think is because I was really surrounding myself with that thought of like I am loved and I love so many people and I am loved and I was just getting all of this back. And I was like, it brings me to tears. The last 2 mornings when I wake up, I, think about what I'm thankful for. And I think about my community. I think about y'all. And it really makes me cry in a place of like love because I feel it so strongly. I love you guys so much. And yeah, but I just wanted to share that with you because really I do believe that gratitude can make the biggest difference and being able to shift whatever energy, whatever funk that we're in. Um, yeah, and I've been seeing like with the world the way it is right now, it's hard not to be in a funk.
Yeah.
Right? And so like literally like trying to see everything from a place of unconditional love. I just saw this lady on TikTok or on Instagram the other day. She says you just have to look at everybody as tiny babies. They're like their baby selves and think about how she's like how you would love them no matter what because they just came straight from God. They don't have time to be programmed or messed up yet. You just gotta love them like they're their baby selves. And then she started talking about certain people that people don't really like. She's like, imagine them as their baby selves. You just hug them. And anyway, she's adorable. So anyway, I was like, I'm gonna start doing that when people make me mad. I'll be like, baby self, baby self, baby self. I don't know. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that. That's my tidbit. I'm sorry, Jamie. Did you have something you would like to add?
No, I'm just laughing. But
Okay.
I have started practicing transcendental meditation and it's chanting, but I started kind of doing chants that are like, I am loving awareness and I am safe in this moment. And I too tend to um get out on the road and be like what's going and kind of get wound up and stuff, but I've noticed since I've practiced this and just like the last gal said with the positive affirmations, I have noticed that the space between, like, I can recover and bring it back to the present moment a lot quicker. Now that the more I practice it, I seem to, the time, there's a bigger space in between, those moments I'm able to kind of bring myself back a lot quicker. And those periods of time are a lot longer from each other, So it's interesting, like how much the positive affirmations and, changing your thought process really does kind of, and gratitude really does help. It's interesting because I was in that all day. I mean, for a long time, just kind of, I'd turn around and if it wasn't the car, it was being on the phone with the insurance company or something like that all the time, just getting me wound up. But now it's interesting. I kind of can stay in that flow state for a longer period of time. So I'm kind of, yeah, it's like, I get what everybody's saying here is it's interesting that other people are feeling the same way.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for sharing that. And it's so amazing also, like, I just wanted to add in there that yes, the higher, the more often you're in that higher frequency, the longer you're able to sustain the higher frequency. And then when you fall off into the lower frequency, you dip for a moment, but then you come back easier. So I've always been, that's
Yes.
what I, yeah, that's what I've been telling people all along, like, because that's what spirit showed me. Like, no, the more you stay up here, the easier it is to stay on that high flying carpet. Although the high flying carpet tends to come down at some point, but then you can float right on back up.
Yeah.
Um, but I was gonna that you brought up a good point about the gratitude. Oh, about the phone call thing. Okay, so one day I had to call my POS system because the money wasn't anyway. I had to call, but I was in a really high vibe mood. So guess what? Everything boom, boom, boom went through so smooth. The lady was super nice. She spoke really good English. Like things were good, right? um, had to call back there this week because there was this thing. And nope, not so much. But I realized, oh, I was not in that frequency. I did not get anywhere. I did not get anywhere with this lady. I'm like, I want my $600. Then they're like, your account doesn't exist. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, and then I don't have a history. My apparently I just started my POS system a few months ago. Like what? Like what? Anyway, you know what? It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna go back. I decided I'm gonna call when I'm on that high flying carpet because I feel like I'm gonna get better results that way. So so thank you for that point. I just wanted to add that because I had a real life experience in regards to that. Whew, that was a good one.
Have you noticed too that sometimes when you're in that higher place, you can almost see it like as an observer and laugh at yourself, like see it from the outside, like, wow, it's like the observer role or something. It's like, whoa,
Oh my
it's like
gosh.
see it from the outside, almost make like, wow, like you said, would you talk to your best friend like that? Well,
So true.
yeah.
Absolutely. 100%. The way I describe it to somebody, because I said when you're in a high vibe, in a high vibration, I want you to imagine you just got into the best relationship and you are so in love. You are so in love. You're calling each other and you're saying, I love you more, and they're saying, no, I love you more. Like it's like that, right? Okay. And and then you're driving along and all of a sudden, shoot, you got a flat tire. You get out of the car, you're like, oh darn. And you get it, you somehow fixed up and everything, but you don't really, it's not that big of a deal. It's whatever, you're in love, right? Well, let me say that happens when you're not in that place of like being in love and you get a flat tire, you're like, oh, and it's the worst thing in the world that could happen to you that day. That all about like, are we in that place of love? And you don't have to be in love like that in order to be in love. The love comes from within anyway. But realize when you're in love, you're only in love with the other person. Really, there's this perspective that I heard once. This is really just a reflection of your own love for your own self, because they're
Mm.
validating your love for you that you have for you. Anyway, that's another story for a different day. But it's all about your perspective and are you coming from a place of unconditional love? Just that.
Mhm.
Ooh, yes. So thank you for sharing that. Anybody else have anything you want to add to that? I'll stop talking. I feel like I talked too much. Nope, just kidding. I don't talk too much. I have a lot to say.
There you go.
Okay. Well, let's see what else is happening. Positive affirmations. You guys are getting ahead of me. Essentially, I think these are really good ones. You can also just come up with your own to create your own affirmations that are meaningful for you. Um, I think that one of my favorite is just I am enough. I am enough.
Mhm.
So many times in my life, I've always been like, I need to be more of this and more of that, and da 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 da. And one of my favorites, I am enough. Period. So, do you guys have any fun or do you have any positive affirmations that you want to share so other people might be able to utilize them?
I mean, these resonate with me. Capable, resilient. I know for myself, I do need to say, I am enough. You've got this. You can do this. Um, and so that's when I'm working to access more.
I love it. I do feel like I'm telling people from spirit often that they are worthy of being happy, they're worthy of love, they're worthy of abundance. You know, they're worthy, like knowing that you're deserving, you're worthy. Um, I think we're all deserving. I think it's with just like knowing that we are essentially created to be able to receive. Maybe it is something in regards to like, I am worthy of receiving love. I am worthy of receiving, period. Like a lot of times, like people like us, we're givers. So sometimes it may be more uncomfortable to receive. And so receiving for me is also a big one. So you want to take any free few moments if you have anything else that you guys want to share in regards to affirmations. If not, um I would like to wait, let's go back. I want to like to pull a couple. Oh man, I bring my cards up here. All right. I have these affirmation cards. We'll see what one we pull. These are funny ones. They have swear words on them. So if you're not up for that, you might have to mute your mic. Okay.
Bring it on.
What? This was just flung out, so let's read it. Oh, well, this might be a message everybody needs to hear. It says, there's better shit on the horizon, so give that shit up. Yeah, yeah. All right, what else? Just, I do have another set of cards. Remember the ones where you guys are the star family here? All right, let's see. What's the spirit want them to know for tonight? It's for all the people that are here right now and the people that view this later. What do you need to know? All right. Oh, of course. It says water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. I think that message is for me too. I don't know if you can see that. She looks really peaceful in that little body of water. That looks beautiful. I think you can all water your garden. You need to nourish yourselves. And I think by doing this tonight, you are. So congrats. First step accomplished. Um, anything else? I don't know if one of you's had a grandma that was a teacher or like a mentor. Like I don't know. I just get like this, like all of a sudden saw like the teacher like energy. Anyone else have like people who were spiritual but also like mentors or like people learned from them?
I did. I had a grandma that was an English teacher.
Okay.
I
Has
don't
she
know.
passed, Jamie?
Yeah, yeah, she has.
Well, she wants you to know that she's here for you as you're trying to navigate some new territory. Um, she says you're not alone on this venture. Um, I don't know if I'm not trying to get into your personal stuff, but she just wants you to know she's supporting you. Um,
Wow. That's
yeah, that she wouldn't have normally said that in life, or there's a sense of like, I don't know, like
yeah.
opposite of that. So, but she wants you
Well,
to know.
yeah, no, I could see her saying that, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, she's pretty,
Like, I don't
yeah.
know, like she's kind of hard, but she's like, no, I just tell her I wouldn't have said this. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, okay.
Oh,
She
yeah.
she says I love you.
Oh,
Um,
love her
hey,
too.
make sure that you're staying grounded too and drinking enough water. Literally, the water card came through before, so I also think that it has to do with that too. But that might be
Okay.
for more than one of you, like as far as like just make sure you're drinking. They're talking to me too. Dang it, I know it. All right. Oh yeah. The other card I just got says empathic starseed. It says energetic sovereignty. Don't absorb what's not yours. So I think everybody can relate to that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't absorb anything. Like also when you're going through this, oh, that's the other thank you card. I didn't put that in there. I was like, they need to know that when you're receiving these energies and you're starting to feel a certain way. Kara, it's kind of like you were talking about like the other night or whatever. Like ask yourself, is this mine? Like, am I feeling
Yeah.
like this funk right now because it's mine? Or is this coming from somewhere else? Because it can put you into that observer mode, like you talked about,
Mhm.
Jamie, so that you're able to handle the situation a little bit better. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Um, well, I think that so the action steps for the week, I don't know if you're using it. You surely don't have to, but it's more, I got the empowered mindset guide that is just like basically you can track also like your thoughts or the fun things that you're kind of pivoting from and coming up with new ways of saying things. So I think it's kind of fun. Practice your daily affirmations, your positive affirmations, and I guess one challenge for this coming week is to catch at least 3 negative thoughts and reframe them with compassion. And if you don't have any, congratulations, you've won. I'm just kidding. That's not going to happen. I think that the better we get at it, though, you'll actually notice too, because what I've realized is like your negative thoughts are less negative when you start doing this more often. Does that sound funny? It's true though. You'll be pivoting things where you're like, oh, before I thought would have thought this was a good job, but you're gonna get better and better at it, where your negative thoughts become less negative. So no, I guess so. I'll probably be sending I put these slides in that Google Drive link that I sent. So if you need that again, just let me know. But these slides are in there if you want to come back to this at some point. So again, thank you guys for being here. There's going to be so much more like fun that we're going to discover along the way. But it's honestly all about your own individual transformation, but know that just being here is progress in itself. So I appreciate you guys for doing that. Is there any last thoughts or anything before we close this little circle?
I want to apologize for being late. I had a late haircut come in.
Oh, Brandy, I'm so glad you're here.
Sorry about that.
No worries. You don't have to be sorry. Actually, what you say is thank you for being patient. You don't have to be sorry.
Thanks for not yelling at me. I appreciate it.
Oh, no, not at all. I think everyone's welcome, even if they come in for the last 3 minutes, as long as, you made the effort to be here. So I think that's fantastic. Um, if I can just reiterate, these slides will be actually on the Google Drive, and this video I will upload onto YouTube for anything you did miss, Brandy, so that you can catch it. So, but yeah, I think we had fun tonight. It was a really good sharing experience. I'm so glad that you all were here, and Brandy, thank you for joining. Um, if you can
And
remember. What? Go ahead.
so I was gonna say the affirmations. I know I have friends that do it, and I need to do it. They sometimes print them off and then put them on the mirror. So right away in the morning, as you're getting ready, you can look at it and kind of start your day off that way. So I need to do that as well. I remember doing that, but I will work on that.
That sounds fantastic. Yeah, I think maybe I will join you in that. Maybe next week we'll check in and I'll say, Kara, did you do it? And then you can be like, Marcia, did you do it? And I can tell you yes, hopefully.
Post-its ready.
Right?
Oh, good job.
Yeah, Post-its. That's good. Then we don't have to print it off. We
Post-its.
just write it. Wow. Amazing. I never thought of that concept. Pen to paper. So amazing. So if you can catch at least 3 negative thoughts a day to reframe with compassion. And you definitely don't need to remember every single one to tell us later. But I think it's just amazing when we can be like, okay, I did it. Like, oop, there's number 2. Oh, there's number 3. And a lot of times I think maybe I could even, yeah, that definitely is a possibility. Um, I catch myself like pivoting out loud. I don't know if you guys have been doing, I talk to myself all the time. So, but I'll be like, oh, what I meant was, and I'll turn it around. And I think it's kind of fun because it's contagious for other people. Whether they think you're annoying or they want to join in, I guess it's up to them. But whatever they think about me is not really my business, so it's fine. Yeah. That's hilarious. The card that just fell out of the deck says jump in. Exactly. Everybody should jump in and join. Right. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to all of our spiritual teams that joined us tonight to give support as well. If you guys have anything to add, please feel free. Otherwise, I will definitely be in touch. Please stay in tune for the emails I hope that you've been receiving in regards to like just little tips and tricks and whatever and whatnot. And Jamie, if you're not a part of the mailing list, you can join on my website. I had to think
Okay.
where it was. In regards to, because I think I have, yeah. There's a lot of people that are participating, by the way, that aren't here. Just so you know it, that there are a lot more people that are like working on this, but they're just not here. Because I've got about 30 some people on the list. So yay.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys. And Brandy, I hope you got some. I hope you're able to get something out of this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
No,
it was great. I was trying to think because we have a convention every year and Kevin Brown spoke and he wrote a book called The Hero Effect. Boy, if you can YouTube him, he is fantastic. And I was trying to think of what he said, but of course, I'll think about it in about 10 minutes.
no, that's
But
perfect though.
The Hero Effect, I'm going to start reading that.
Maybe we should start a book club too, to be honest. I
Yeah.
thought about that. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
I agree.
But thank you for doing these Zooms.
Of
Much appreciated.
course. I definitely want you guys to feel like you have support and for us to know that we aren't alone. There are other like-minded people. Do you know what I mean? Some of us are stuck in like our own world where we don't have that opportunity to just connect, you know? And I want you guys to know definitely a lot more people out there that think like you, that go through the same things as you, that are even on that same spiritual enlightenment, like wanting to find out more. Because I think sometimes we get surrounded by people that just aren't in our world, that don't really get it, that don't understand that piece. And
Yeah.
it's nice to
Yeah.
know there's others out there, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh,
So, well, I want to thank you guys, and I will be looking that up. Hero effect. I got it. I'm gonna
Mhm.
look it up. So, with that being said, I want you guys to know that I appreciate each and every one of you. I can't wait till next Wednesday. I'm starting to look forward to these and being a part of it. So I appreciate you. If you have any questions in the meantime, you know where I'm at. Feel free to reach out.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
thanks, guys. Take care.
Bye.
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 Bye.